Hi everyone, it's Lauren and today's look is going to be Shirley Manson. I decided to take my inspiration for this look from the music video to Milk by Garbage mainly because I think it's a beautiful song and a beautiful video, and Shirley wears a really beautiful look and quite quirky at the same time, so that's why I like it. So I'm going to start off by just getting my hair out of the way. I'm not going to start off with my foundation first because this is a very heavy eye look. So I'm going to start off with the eyes first, and then I'm going to move on to the foundation later. So you're going to have to cope with my bare face. Now, I'm going to start off with a primer. I'm going to just put this onto the lid, just using my finger. You can use an eye primer for this, or you can use concealer. It doesn't matter. You just want something for your eyeshadow to stick to. And I use my MAC Prep and Prime for that. Next, I'm going to use a sort of background to my eyes. I've got two pencils actually. I have here my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Onyx, which is a black, and I've got here this Rimmel London eye kohl, and this is in Azure Shimmer. So I'm going to start off with the Onyx, and I'm going to just cover my eye. And then just about 3/4 of the way in. Like that. And then with the blue on the inside corner, I'm just gonna fill the rest in. So you get this sort of mess. So the blue sort of acts as the highlight, and it goes darker in. And now we're going to blend it using a MAC 217. I'm just going to blend it right in. You do want to, because this is a very deep blue eye, you do want a sort of a dark blue background. And I don't know if you noticed, this is actually true for most black eye kohls. Even though they are black, they do have a slight bluey grey undertone to them. So they're all blended in. Get right into the socket then. And then just using what's left on the excess, I'm just going to take it just down underneath just on the bottom lash line. Now the blue shade I'm going to use is actually an eyeshadow which I love, and it's really intense. It's from L'Oreal, it's the Chrome Intensity eyeshadow. It's this one here. This is a Blue Jean. I think it's called Blue Jean. Yeah, it's 182 Blue Jean. Now, I love these eyeshadows because they're really intense. What I'm going to do is get a MAC 239. On the ball of the eye, I'm just going to just dab it on. And then just move back onto the MAC 217 and just blend it into the eye. Then I'm just going to take a little bit just down along the bottom lash line. Now I have this shade from MAC. This is Typographic. I'm just going to pop this just in the outside corner of the eye. And then blend it in and out. really smoke it out. And just moving back onto my L'Oreal shadow, just further intensifying the blue. And then taking it just a little bit further downwards onto a typographic, just taking it a little bit closer to the lash line in the blue and a little bit further out in the outer corner. This will really help with the smoky effect. Next up I have this eyeshadow from MAC. It's called Electra. It's quite harsh, so I'm only going to use a tiny little bit. I'm actually just going to use this as a highlight. The reason why I'm using it as a highlight is because white won't, because it's quite a strong colour. White or a light shade wouldn't normally show up. This actually shows up quite well, so I'm going to use it as a highlight onto the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to use a small brush because I only want a tiny bit. And just blend inwards and outwards. Now moving on to this blue here. This is Moon's Reflection. It's just a very pretty blue shade from MAC. I'm just popping it just on the near to where I put the Electra. It'll sort of help the colours blend in together. Next I'm going to line the eye, both the bottom waterline and the top waterline, in black. Take it onto the top line. And Makeup Forever Smoky Lash Mascara. Wasn't anything really significant about Shirley's brows in this look. So what I'm going to do is basically take this pencil from Rimmel, it's an eyebrow pencil. It's in hazel. And I'm just basically going to extend the tail outwards. And then with my Bobbi Brown, just a clear brow shape, I'm just going to brush the hairs into place. And then just to finish off the eye makeup, got a little bit of white eyeshadow, just using Gesso by MAC. Just here, just to highlight, give my brow a little bit of a lift. Now I think I've got the eye makeup more or less done. Now in the video it was quite hard to see because it was very sort of misty and wasn't much in focus most of the time. But she looked like she had a little bit of sparkle on her eye. But I'm not gonna go on for sparkle because I'm not the biggest fan of sparkle, so I'm just gonna leave it just at this blue. But if you want to add sparkle, that's fine. Now I'm gonna sort my face out. I have my Makeup Forever HD foundation. Applying this with my big fat Louise Young brush. Now Shirley is naturally pale, really pale. Now I'm fairly pale. I have coloured a little bit in the sun, but I'm quite pale, so I'm not going to go too lighter than my skin tone. I'm just going to sort of just use a little bit more foundation than I'd usually use. And then setting the base just with some powder. Just using matte translucent powder, because you want to keep the skin quite matte. Now there was basically nout on the cheeks, I think anyway, but I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of this blush here. It's like a rusty blush. It's a chestnut blush by Max Factor. So I don't want it too pink. I just want to use it just to give my cheeks a little bit of definition, but not too much, because you want to keep the base of this makeup quite plain, because it's all about the eyes and the lips. So I'm just going to dust it. Now I have to say, even though Shirley really looked lovely in this look and she rocked it, this eye makeup will look gorgeous if on darker skin tones, and on if you have brown eyes, they'll look absolutely gorgeous. Like blue with brown will look lovely. So yeah, it's almost anyone can wear this look, to be honest, because it will complement lighter skin tones and darker skin tones. So it's really a look for everyone, really. Now I'm going to move on to the red lip. I've got a MAC Auburn lip pencil. It's like a brick red. I'm going to use this to fill in my lip. And then on to your favourite red lipstick. Any red lipstick will do. I've got this one by Maybelline. It's in Fatal Red. Sorry if you can hear mewing in the background. It's my kitten. What? I think she's hungry. I'll feed her when this is done. And there you have it, Shirley Manson in the music video Milk. I hope you've enjoyed it. Basically, the key thing to remember is keep your eyes and lips bold and leave the rest of your face really, really plain. Particularly don't add much blush, because if you add much blush with this blue eyes and really red lips, you'll look like John Wayne Gacy. So yeah, so just keep it very, use blusher just to sort of sculpt your cheekbones. Don't use a very bright blush. But apart from that, yeah, and this look, as I said, this look, particularly the blue eyeshadow on darker skin tones, will look absolutely gorgeous. Red lips, different skin tones suit different red tones. I've obviously used, because I'm fair skinned, I've used the lip colour that suits fair skin. So you'd probably have to use a different lip colour. But yeah, apart from this look is basically wearable for everybody. And what? Oh, she's getting on my nerves. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.